All right, so come and search for feather icons package. So feather icons package, here it is. Let me install it so you can add it in your project, and just add this one under dependencies in YAML file. So let's go ahead and add feather icons. Come here, terminal, and add feather icons. So they have been added, and this is how you add them in your project on top. So I'm going to have here nav icon, nav item. So this nav item is nothing but just a widget that will be accepting the item, the name, and the title and the icon. So let's go ahead and design that nav item widget. Just copy it, and then the position, right? And then the position. Alright, so let's go ahead and define it here. I can put it in the bottom. It's okay. So it's called nav item. So we'll take a string as a title, icon data as the icon, and then the index as I. So it's going to have a container, and then it has the padding of 0, and then this container is going to have a column. So this column will accept children, and then on top we shall have our primary color. My color is the primary. And then we shall have fx body small, so it's going to be like now the text itself, and then also we put the primary color to be my colors primary down here. So that's it. So you can pause the video and look at it. On top we just have an icon, and then here we have the we have the item. All right, the text itself, and you can see I've just checked if the text is too long. It should display, it should abbreviate it. If it is not, it should. So you can see that logic. Here the font size, I'm depending it on the text. So if I do like this, you'll see that we shall have a home screen there. So that is it. All right, so let's go back to our tabs. All right, go back to our tabs. That's our first tab. We go ahead and put the second tab. So that's our first tab. We go ahead and put the rest of the tabs. So I'll explain this. So those are the rest of the tabs. All right, so the first tab is the home screen. All right, the second tab is the vendors, where someone can browse vendors, and then the third tab is the sell now, where someone can be able to post a product when they want to sell. And then the fourth tab is the orders that you have received, and all the orders that you've placed. Then the fifth tab is my account, like logging in, logging out, change password, all those things. They'll be here in the account. So by doing so, we shall have created our page. So you see, I can navigate through these tabs. Okay, can navigate through these tabs, and then the icon in the bottom, it is changing accordingly. So here in the tab, still have some more parameters that you can add. All right, let's go ahead and see. This tab bar can say label padding to be 0. I've already done that. Control, I've already set it. So the controller indicator, this one here that you're seeing in bottom, want it to be on top there. So I can just simply come and do this logic here. So I just simply say fx tab indicator, and then I put here indicator color to be primary, and then the indicator height to be 2, and then the radius to be 4, and then the width to be 60, and then the indicator style to be fx tab indicator style to be rectangle, and then offset to be -7, so it can be on top. So if I do that and I save, you'll see that my indicator is there, it has gone on top. Right, it is there, it has gone on top. Only that I don't want that thing that is in the bottom, the border. But if you come here and say border false, this one will disappear. I don't want that border, this thing that is actually in the bottom here. I don't know how I can remove it. Let me see. if we remove this whole thing, it is gone. Okay, so if we remove this border, if we make this border to be red, that bottom thing, I don't know how I can get rid of it, but let's just leave it. Shall see later. What if I remove all these things? All right, so you have different design. You have rectangle, you have circle, all those. All right, so okay, so let's proceed. We shall see how we fix that one later, but I don't like it. This is a top border. If we increase here, that is coming with it. So within that container, all right, I don't know whether it's the tab itself, but if we remove the tab, will it remain there? It's gone. I think it is on the tab. Okay, let's see indicator here. Remove the indicator, it remains there. Let's come here and put border. Doesn't have. Yep, I think that's it. You've tried divider color, yeah. So we just make divider color to be white. Let's say maybe divider height should be 0. I think that will be gone. Yep. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I wanted just was disturbing me for sure. Okay, so yeah, so that's good. That's good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here to app bar. Here in the app bar, I'm going to give it a height of 0, so you can get rid of app bar. We don't need app bars everywhere. So you can just give it, remove the title, remove height. It's called toolbar height to be 0. I just need to get rid of it. However, I just need to help me to put that icons on top to be that colored. All right, so you can also maybe come here and say overlay style and put that kind of style. Go ahead and import. That's what I wanted. All right. Okay, so let's proceed. Let us proceed now. Let's go ahead and start making the home page. So I finished the structure. Now I can proceed to the main screen. So this first section I'm going to put here. So this section that you're seeing here, the main screen, what and part, I'm going to be calling them sections. So let me call here and say section home. Let's come here and put new file and say section home dot. All right, so I'm going to put here stateful widget. put section home, import that. Alright, that's beautiful. So let's go ahead and import this section home to be now the home. Okay, so I'll come to our app, our home screen, come to where there is home. Here we're going to put this one as section home. So that's our main section. There you go. It's a section home. Content is there, and then the app is there. Alright, so proceed. So I got the section home. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and start with the body. Alright, so we're going to start with the body. Come here and return scaffold. So since it is okay, let's return scaffold. I was thinking that since it is already in another scaffold and you don't expect this to put this section home to another screen, why don't you just return the container like this is home, so you don't need another scaffold, right? So in this scaffold, I'm going to have a main widget. Okay, it's going to be a column. There you go. So I have there our home. So on the top of this column, we're going to put the search icon, the search bar. However, we're going to begin by putting the logo of our project, then followed by the icon. Okay, so let's begin by doing that. So shall just simply come and say row, or just simply say container remove this constant. Okay, this container is going to have a what? It's going to have a row. So the first, we're going to begin by putting an icon there. Children. So I'm going to begin by putting an icon. So our logo. So our logo is here. All right. So there we go. You can get a better logo. We can get a better logo. So let's do like this. Let's do like this. Let's come to our utils and have some definitions. So let's come to utils. Here to utils and put some definitions. What do we have in these colors? For example, this main color. Okay, so another colors. Okay, so again, come to utils here, and you put some constants. Okay, these constants, let's put them on top there, on the top of the app. Let's put them on top of utils. Put them there, real top. All right, so first things first, let's begin and define the logo and put here logo 1. That's our normal logo, logo.png. Can have logo 2 now, the horizontal one. Can say maybe logo2.png. So this logo 2, I've not added it. So let's go ahead and get here some logos. However, you can design your own. So let me open here my Photoshop. So in Photoshop, I'll come here and create a new file. So let me create a square file of maybe 1000 to 1000. That's our first logo, the square logo. Let me come and copy this logo. Just come and copy it. I can just simply save it. Then come here. Let me copy it. Copy. Come and paste it here. Press Ctrl T. However, I can just come up with your own logo from wherever you want. Me, I'm just doing this one for practicing. So I'll just create here some logo. This is okay. Yep, so let me go and crop it. It's not the best, but can go with that. Let's see if we can get a better quality of this. If I click on it, it's for sale unless you buy it. Alright, let's go with this, no problem. That one is just for test, for learning purposes. Alright, so that's our logo. So I'll go ahead and duplicate it. Can I duplicate this layer? Alright, so let's see if I can duplicate this layer. The layers section, I'm not very good at Photoshop. The layer sections are here. I wanted to see if, alright. Duplicate layer. I say then merge visible. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to remove some backgrounds. Delete. Yeah, can go with that. Should I remove also these ones? Alright, that's our logo. Ctrl T. All right, just for practice. All right, that's our logo, our square logo, So I'll just simply press Ctrl Shift Command and S, save as. Ctrl Shift S, something like that. You just simply come here to File and then say export. Come here and say export as. I think this is the one. Something like that. Ctrl Shift Alt and S, something like that. All right, then it will give you this. Yeah, I want this one. Okay, save as. So I'll come and say it's PNG. Maybe make it a little bit quality 24, and then make it transparent. Let's save that one. So I'll come here and say this is our logo one .png. Let me put it here in desktop. I have created a folder for market link. There we go. Yeah, that's our first logo. So I'm going to save it. Let's create now the second logo for the horizontal one. Alright, you can just go with that. Okay, you may need to create also the horizontal one, which has now the word market link, something like that. But for the sake of, let's go with this one. Let's go with this. Unless when you shall want, then you shall come and create it again. Good enough, I've saved the PPT. So I'll come here and say desktop and come here to market link. So the logo is here, our final logo. It's not the best, but it can work for us. So I'll come here and say logo. So copy that, then come and paste it. Come to the project, come to where there is images, assets, images, logo. So I'll replace the one that is there. All right, and then can also call it maybe logo one. So you shall create also logo one, the one that will be horizontal. But for now, you can just go with this. I'll copy this, and then also come here to where there is Android images. Android app, resources, drawables. That resources, values. I was expecting here some icon. Drawables. Not seeing the logo. Shall come to that later. Resources, drawables. Where's the man face pointing? Right at this main map. Okay, we shall come to that later. Alright, so let's go back. Now we have our logo there. Now let's go ahead and come here to utils. Let all these ones point at logo. For now, look at this one. So I save. So you shall see, you shall have that one there. Our time is up, but let's first finish this. So we shall have our logo there. So let me come here to our main. Let's look for logo. So come to our section home. So we have here our logo. Alright, so next I want to put the search. Alright, the search button. So I'll just simply come and say expanded, and then simply come and put fx container import it, and then in that fx container we're going to give it a background color primary. Okay, and then after we come there and give it an icon of searching. Okay, all right, let's begin from there in the next lecture. Yes, the next lecture I'm going to design this home page. At least it should look like a real marketplace, not look like it should be like it should be a marketplace. So let's do that in the next lecture, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for reaching up to this level.